Hello and welcome everyone. It's Paul Walker here, and we are here. We've made it to video number 10. Video number 10. So pretty pumped up, pretty excited. It's obviously been a little bit of a journey over the last sort of 10 videos, over the last sort of 10 days. And firstly, just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has been following me on this journey, to everyone who's sort of left comments or reached out to become Facebook friends or, sort of passed me, as I said, a comment or a question, whatever the case may be. Thank you so much. And that's exactly what, I want these videos, and that was my intention of these videos, was really just to, connect with people and, get people asking questions, get people thinking about their own business, get people thinking about, what's going on in, their daily life. And as I said, to really sort of question, hey, like, what's going on in my life? Or, hey, this Paul Walker guy, like, he's doing these videos and he's obviously working from home, working a business from his laptop. Hey, that could be something that I can do. That's, as I said, that was really the purpose of these videos. And as I said, go back to the first video, go back to that introduction video where, I really explain why I'm doing this. But in a nutshell, this is kind of my entrepreneur TV. This is me going back to as if I was starting out brand new today, trying to build an online business, but going through with the knowledge that I've actually been able to, I guess, obtain and obviously learn over the last sort of 18 months, nearly 2 years that I actually have been, building my online business. And as I said, straight from day one, I've actually not made a sale in that 2 years that I've actually been trying to do this. So, you know, my biggest reason, my biggest, I guess, problem or hurdle that I've had to overcome, definitely been mindset. Actually just getting rid of all the negativity that's been, I guess, ingrained into my brain and believing, people in my past, unfortunately, still reliving past experiences that happened to me when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, all that type of stuff, and believing that stuff, was going to dictate my future. And it's been a journey to understand that, the past is a past. Like, yes, I still remember it. Yes, I can still feel the emotions of the things that happened to me, but it's happened. It's gone. Life's moved on from that, and I need to too, and I need to as well. And that's really been one of my biggest things, is just getting over that sort of hurdle and understanding that, I am a human being. I'm a capable person, and for whatever I want in my life, whatever I want in my future, I have to go out and create it. I have to be the action taker. I have to be the person that's, in momentum and as I said, moving and thinking and doing things. Things can help me, things along the way. Other people, sure, they're going to assist me, they're going to help me. But ultimately, I have to put myself in that position to be helped. I have to put myself in a place where, opportunity is open to me. So that's been one of the biggest things, and definitely consistency. I'll be the first to admit I've had definitely a shotgun approach, to this online business. Definitely, one day I'm laser focused and I've got my sniper rifle and I know what I'm doing. And then other days I'm running around with, the shotgun, just sort of blasting here, there, and just kind of seeing what sticks. So it's about being consistent, and that's exactly what this 100-day video challenge is. It's being consistent. A new video every single day, 100 videos. I've got 100 topics. I've got my little bit of paper here. I'll just actually show you. Got my little bit of paper here. So I've already planned out the first 53, topics for the 100-day videos. And as I said, I've still got, 1, 2 blank pages left to fill up to get the rest of the 100. So I have an idea of what I'm going to talk about. That's just as far as that I've got. So, yeah. So as I said, it's about being consistent. And that's really, as I said, what this video challenge is about. And obviously, if I can be consistent in my business, not only is that obviously beneficial to me in my business, but that helps you, the viewer, understand that I am someone who's going to be here. I am someone who, if you want to join my team, I'm going to show you exactly what I've been doing. I'm going to show you exactly how to build a business. And obviously by being consistent, I'm going to push you to be consistent as well in whatever areas that you might be lacking or whatever. So that's it. That's really what this video is about. And being the 10th video, I just wanted to take a little bit of extra time just to sort of, appreciate this milestone. 10 videos, as I said, another 90 to go. But I feel like I'm going to fly through those, really, really, really quickly. So I'm going to do some milestone videos, definitely at the quarter stages. So the 25, the 50, 75, and then obviously when we get to video 100, as I mentioned, it's going to be Christmas Day. So I've got something pretty big planned for that. I've been sort of thinking about, what I can do for that one. But let's get into today's topic, all right? And today's topic, as I said, brand new entrepreneur, you've just sort of joined an online business or an affiliate marketing or a network marketing business. The last 9 videos have been really about, the initial stages, okay? You've just signed on the dotted line, you've paid your fee to join, you may be waiting for your starter kit or, those getting started emails will come through. So you're just trying to wrap your head around, okay, exactly what have I got myself into? Exactly what is the business that I've signed up for? What are the selling points? What are the benefits, the features, all that sort of stuff. And then how do I, go out and start obviously promoting and marketing that, to the people that I want in my business. So today's video is actually about the events, okay? Now, I would say out of all the internet companies, network marketing companies, I would say 95% of them hold, live events, and some do it maybe once a year, some do it twice, some do it every quarter. It doesn't really matter. Other businesses, if they're really, really big in, cities and stuff like that, they actually have, weekly kind of business meetings and stuff. So depending on, I guess, how big your company is, obviously what your company is, what you're promoting, all that type of stuff will depend on, what they sort of do in the way of sort of, events and that type of thing. But typically there is at least one, big event that every company does, at least once a year where, as I said, it's open to anyone who could obviously pay for the ticket and fly and get there and stuff like that. And I just really want to talk about the importance of live events. And being brand new, you may have come in and maybe your company's just had a live event or they're gearing up to one. Maybe there's one in the next couple of weeks or a couple of months. So you might think, oh, what, it's too soon. Like, oh, I've only just started, and I don't think I can go to this event, sort of thing. That's typically the natural answer that you'll have. I want to try and dispel that. I want you to try and get over that. Your brain giving you excuses of why you can't go. Oh, I can't afford it, or the timing conflicts with other things I have. Who's going to look after the kids, or I've got to put the dog in the kennel. Whatever. I've heard every single excuse that's out there. Um, you need to understand the importance of events, and the only way that you're going to understand the importance of them is going to them. I could sit here and I could sit here all day and tell you the awesome things about events. I could tell you, how great they are, the things that I've learned, all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, you need to go to an event and experience it for yourself. Obviously, take in what you take in, um, and really the biggest, I would say, probably the biggest momentum, really the biggest mind shift come from live events. Not only because of obviously what they teach at live events. Obviously, typically they get the biggest leaders within that industry, the biggest leaders, the biggest top earners within your company. Generally get up and have anywhere from half an hour to an hour and a half, 2 hour training session and motivation sort of speak and stuff like that. Sometimes they get special guests in. I've been to big seminars, big conferences where they've had big Hollywood stars come in and give a motivational speech. They've had other leaders within the industry who may not actually be a part of that company, but obviously still have some value and knowledge to give. I've seen these people sort of come in and give big talks and big speeches and stuff like that. And as I said, the knowledge and the wisdom and just the energy that you pick up from that is, it's undescribable. And certainly to be put into a room of, anywhere of 500 people or more, you multiply that 2,000 people, 5,000 people. I've been in massive like music auditoriums, like football stadiums, 80,000 people. I've been to live events, full of 80,000 people. Now, when someone says something pretty profound and someone says something that strikes an emotional chord, and then you multiply that by 80,000 people. I mean, if you don't walk away from that being a completely different person or getting some sort of a mind shift from that, you must be a robot. I mean, that's as simple as it is. So live events are so important, as I said, for a couple of reasons. One, for your own personal self, to go there, to believe, to get that confidence, to understand that there's 100,000, tens of thousands, other people all doing the exact same thing you're doing. They're trying to build a business. They're promoting the same product. They're going through the same challenges that you're going through. And then to see people having the wins out of that, you think, hey, if Joe Blow from Kokomo can do this, I mean, so can I. And that's really, what those live events are about. They're about you as a leader. They're about you bringing in your team, bringing in those new people that you just signed up, bringing them into that experience, telling them exactly what I'm telling you, that, live events are the key to your business. I mean, that's the fuel. Like, if you don't understand that, then I don't know what else to say to you. But some people go the opposite, think opposite. Some people think, oh, live events, they're dying. They're pointless because I can speak to people on, webinars or Skype and Google Hangouts, that type of thing. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm all for that. I'm all for connecting with your team and other leaders who might live in a different country, and you can simply jump online and have a chat to them. That's cool. And you do obviously get that communication where you are speaking face to face to people, or you might have a group of people all, putting in an input and masterminding, that type of thing. But it's harder to convey that energy, through a computer screen. I mean, I can be as, pumped up and as jazzy and all that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, like, it's harder to resonate that through, a computer screen. So therefore, that's why live, as I said, live events are just so much more, powerful, because you're in the room, you actually feel the electricity, you feel the energy from the people there. You get to see that raw emotion that people go through. But the biggest thing I would say, and the biggest thing that I've always taken away from live events, it's not actually been the content per se in the live events. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's always great. I'll always walk away with a notebook full of, notes and pages and stuff. But it's the gold nuggets, it's the brainwave, it's the aha moments, the light bulb moments that you can have with an individual in the break. Maybe you're standing out in the hallway. Maybe someone's giving, the keynote speak, but you've gone to the bathroom, and on your way back, you see another leader or you see someone else, and you just have a quick sort of chat. It's the breakfast table, morning meetings. It's the lunchtime. It's the dinner. It's at the bar at the end of the night, having a drink and talking to someone, and an idea pops into your head. It's those moments, that's worth the entry fee. That's worth paying for your flights and accommodation. It's those moments. I mean, don't get me wrong. As I said, I've taken away notebooks worth of information from, the speakers and stuff at live events, but it's always been, those little gold nugget moments from the in between the sessions. As I said, the dinners, that type of thing. That's been what's paid for my ticket. That's been what, the reason why I've gone. And you just can't get that, on a webinar. You can't get that speaking to someone on the Skype, because you need to be in the moment. You need to have, your emotions heightened. You need to feel that energy. You need to, and what it does, it hippie trippy as the sound, it opens up your brain to, be open to opportunity, to have your brain thinking, on a different level. And, getting your brain into that mode allows, as I said, these inspirational things to come to you. So that's really the core reason, I think, going to events. It's those gold nugget moments. And for me personally, I've a lot of life changing things have happened to me at events. I've been to events where I decided that this industry was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Prior to that event, I was kind of dipping my toes in, and I'd sort of go and not really be 100% participant in it and all that sort of stuff. But after sort of going to two or three, big events, I think it was like that third or fourth one that I went to, that I made a decision that, okay, I still might have to work a job, but this is my new career path. I made that decision there. Some of the best friends, the best contacts in this industry, I've met because I've gone to those live events. Because I've gone and chatted to new people who are obviously, out in the hallway, out in the foyer, waiting for the main doors to open, and you just start chatting to people. I've met some of my best friends, and as I said, people that I joint venture with, people that, as I said, mastermind with, have come from those events. Just things like that. Things, as I said, just mental mind shifts, and I've seen it happen to so many other people as well. So that's how important live events are. And if you're in a position right now where maybe one has just gone, you've just signed up, or they've just finished one, maybe like a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, people will still be talking about that, and people will still be riding that wave of momentum. So you obviously now want to start building towards the next one. So when is the next one for you? Is it in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? Whatever it is, mark that date on your calendar, have it there in front of you, because your mission between now and that next live event is A, to get yourself there, but B, to bring as many other people as you can in your team there as well. And that's really how business is built. It's built from event to event. Okay, so you build up to an event, you go to the event, you obviously learn some new things, you have a bit of fun. It can be a little bit of a break for you, because although you are still learning and stuff, you can kind of take a couple of days off, extend your stay for maybe a couple of days, just sort of chill out, recharge the batteries. And then with everything that you learn, and you're pumped up and all that sort of stuff, you then come back to your home, you come back to your business, and you're just riding now that wave of momentum. And typically, I would say that wave of momentum is good for probably about a month. I'd say, a good month, month and a half, depending on, as I said, the breakthroughs that you have. But then after that month and a half, again, you kind of start to go back down to, cruise mode. This is my business, that sort of thing. That's why you plan for the next one. When you start to come down off that momentum, that's when you go, hey, I've got the other one over here. It's 2 months away. Okay, I better start, ramping it up and getting people to this event and getting pumped up and all that sort of stuff. So that's continually what you're doing. It's building your business event to event. You take that wave, you come down, and then you ramp it back up, and then you go down. So it's just a big wave. That's all you're doing. And as I said, the amount of breakthroughs that people have from events is just unbelievable. So that's it. I've gone a little bit over time than what I wanted to, but I just feel this is such an important topic. So that's it. If you have the opportunity to go to an event in the next couple of months within your company, do it. Okay, just do what you need to do to get there. I don't care. Beg, borrow, steal, whatever you have to do, get there. I've been on the opposite spectrum. I've not gone to events because I told myself that I couldn't afford it, or gave the excuse of, oh, but my mum's in town and I haven't seen her, or just all those type of things. I've said that. I've missed the event, and I was so bummed afterwards, because you see everyone come back from it. They're pumped. You see everything that's happening, and of course, everyone's shooting videos while they're there, and you just wish that you were there, and you just curse yourself for not doing what you needed to do to get there. So don't let that be you, and start it now. As I said, you're a leader now in your business. Whether you're one day into it, you're a leader. To set the standard. You go, your team will go. You don't go, your team won't go. Or they will go because they're following, the person above you. They're following your sponsor. They're riding off their coattails. And next thing, they go to the events. You don't. They start to lose a little bit of that kind of respect, and that little bit of, oh, geez, why did I sign up under this person? I mean, they didn't even go to the event, and I did, and I was brand new. You don't want to put that doubt. You don't want to put that lingering thing in people's brains, okay? So you go. You set the standard. You go. You bring your team. Whoever comes out of your team, fantastic. You edify them. You give them the best time. You have a ball with them. The people that don't go, that's fine. That's understandable for whatever reason. But you also sort of make them aware that, hey, you missed out on some gold nuggets here. You missed out on that momentum that's could have shifted your business into the next sort of level. So whatever you do, if you've got the opportunity, go to an event. Okay, start planning for it, start building for it right now. Set the standard, be the leader, start building towards it right now. If an event's just finished, start speaking to people. What do they learn? What do they take away from it? So you can start getting, a little bit of that excitement about what they learned. What was so powerful about that, that business? What was so powerful about that event, I should say. Take a little bit, interview people, talk to people who were there, find out who are the top earners, who made, the most money since between event to event. Find those things out, and then you can relay all that information to your new, team members, and get them pumped up and say, hey, you've joined today, cool. We've got 3 months, to the next event. Let's make you go from $0 to, $1,000 a month, or let's make you go from, you're already earning $1,000 a month now. Let's jump you up to $10,000. Whatever the case may be, that you want to take that excitement and build, as I said, build from event to event. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have, obviously leave a comment. Obviously if you've been to events before, leave a comment. Tell me what you liked about it. Tell me some of the personal, mind shifts you've had. Tell me a story about, what you've seen a team member, take away from an event. Whatever your experience, obviously your positive experiences, leave a comment. Love to hear them. Obviously love to share in other people's successes. So feel free to leave a comment there. And obviously if you enjoyed this video, keep watching. As I say, I've got another 90 to go. They're going to fly like that. But as I say, I've got a lot of gold stuff there. Just looking at my notes, I've got a lot of great topics still to come. And even in the first initial 25 videos of getting started, being brand new. I've got a lot of great stuff to come through. So keep watching. Thanks again so much for your support. I appreciate it. I hope you like this video. Pass it on. And I look forward to speaking to you guys tomorrow for video number 11. Yeah, video number 11. Woo! Stoked. All right, guys. Have a great day and see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.